bonds we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. Ooh. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow.
Hey guys, welcome back to my tiny world. My name is Reggie, and if you are new here, karibu sana. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are a loyal subscriber, yeah, you have a special place in my heart, but all of you do. So how are you guys doing? As for me, I'm doing great. Today's on Sunday. Went to church, came back. I thought Jesus, nimeanza kung'oa mapema. You know, I don't understand why when I'm speaking to myself, because yes, I do speak to myself. Let's not pretend as if this thing doesn't even happen. We all speak to yourself. If you don't speak to yourself, guy, you are mad. Anyway, I don't understand why when I'm speaking to myself, singwangi and inakwanga tu ina flow. But the moment I set this camera, anyway, kai hizi birds zinanibo, hizi birds zinani. But anyway, I'll just have to cope with them because now I don't think there's anything I can do. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go and talk for my roommate. That video nimeka ya roommate, and then you'll understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's start with this video. Actually, I've never done a reaction video. I don't think I've done any reaction video. So this one will be my first, and I will just be talking, as in I won't like staeka hiyo nini zinaitangwa like nieke video ikiplay hapa kando and then I'm speaking on this other side. No, I'll just like be speaking all through. So, but I won't make it long. I'm going to give my unpopular opinion. Anyway, I'm just gonna give my opinion. It's mine. Don't come for me. It's my own opinion. If you have your own opinion about whatever I'm gonna speak about, you can write it down below. So I'm going to react on this show. I actually watched that season 1 yesterday. It's that one of is it Young Famous and African, Young African Famous, okay, something like that. Young Rich African Famous, kitu kama hiyo. Issue ya Netflix yenye iko na kina Diamond Platnumz, akina Zari, akina Annie, akina sijui Sawenki, is it Sawenki, and those South African babes. Yeah, that show. Can those people just shut up? Okay, they're annoying. Anyways, so I watched that show yesterday. It's actually a reality show. If you haven't watched, please don't like I'd advise you not to don't watch this video kama hujawatch your show, because it might be a spoiler. So you can first of all maybe pause this video, then go and like watch your show. Iko kwa Netflix, it's free of charge. Imetoka tu season moja, and I think it has 7 episodes. And let me tell you something. Anyway, let me just give you guys my opinion. If you have watched, let's have this discussion. First of all, let's appreciate the fact that Africans kuna watu wako na pesa, watu wako na madoo. Kuna wasichana wamejielewa, kuna wasichana they've got their shit together and all that. But in as much as like they have money, some of them they're just, I don't know how to say it, but they're just wako tu, if I'd say. And another thing, I don't understand why akukwa na any Kenyan in that show. I mean, don't we have young and rich and famous people in Kenya? Like, they should have featured, or maybe in the next season maybe they're gonna feature a Kenyan. I would really love to see a Kenyan featured in that show. But anyway, the show was good, though messed up kidogo, but it was actually entertaining. It was like, the moment I started watching it, I wouldn't like pause or like stop. So it was like a nice show. So how we are gonna start, it's my opinion. So I'm gonna start on ilianza aje? These people had gone for an event. They had been invited by this South African babe. I don't even know her name. Hizo majina za South African ni ngumu. And then on the whatever dinner, whatever, this babes mentions that she has a 15-year-old who lives in her own apartment, and she's trying to justify herself as if that's okay. Ni kama pesa ikiingia pia uchange watu, but I honestly don't feel like it's right for a 15-year-old to be staying alone. It doesn't make any sense. Like now she was trying to justify herself, saying that she just lives down the hall. Yani, I don't know how that makes sense to her, and people tried to come at her, but she stood her ground. And if that's how she feels, better to parent her daughter, who are we? But to me, at 15, and she, like, oh my goodness, some of us moved out when we were 25. I honestly would feel like she would have maybe waited for the daughter to reach maybe 18, and then she would like take that step. But her deciding that her daughter can start to stay on her own at 15 years, that doesn't sound weird. But anyway, it's her kid, it's her business, it's her life. And there was Annie. Annie is a Nigerian, is an actress. You've definitely maybe seen her in movies. An established young woman, a married woman. But okay, I just kind of feel like she's like, I don't know whether to say that she's too emotional or she's too fragile, or me, I feel like that babes need therapy, like, because kwanza the first episode venye walikuwa kwa ile event ya huyo South Africa, kera sijui ilikuwa event ya nini, by the I can't remember. And then now she's trying to, like, she's opening up to people and telling people how her marriage life has been, how it has been tough because her husband had cheated on her several, not even several, like this nigga had, I think, 5 kids. Wampango wa kando. Babes. Hey, you mean this nigga had cheated on her before they got married and still cheated when they were married? And I feel like this girl had been so hurt. She's still hurting. Me, I feel like she's still hurting, but she wants to behave as if like everything right now is all rosy and everything is okay. But the way she was opening up to people, like people she doesn't even know, people she has met. I don't know kama hizi reality show wanakuanga wameambiwa venye wata. Mi sielewangi, but I felt like it's awkward. How can you meet someone for the first day and then you start like unaanza kumwambia mashida zako, how your marriage life has been, how your husband has been cheating on you, how he has 5 kids with other baby mamas. But on the other side, I felt like she was or she still is, like, she's so broken. Remember, this is my unpopular opinion, my own opinion. I feel like she's too broken, or maybe she has been so hurt in the past and she hasn't really dealt with that issue, or she hasn't really healed, because she was all over crying. Ata akiulizwa nao ma directors maswali, unaona aki-explain in a get into her, and then she starts crying. Yani the moment she starts to talk about her marriage, she's oh god, it's a tongue twister. The moment she starts to talk about her marriage, she starts crying. That means that something is not right, and it's like she needs therapy or something. But who am I though? And then they were home. Kuna wale watu walikuwa tu, but they were not as vocal as the others. And then there was, I think she was called Nadia. I think she's called Nadia. Huyu mwenye alikuwa anahukiwa na Diamond. Well, I don't know what relationships have turned into. So someone is dating, and at the same time, it's like you're allowing, or you're entertaining other niggas, and you know that you're dating someone else. You know, I'm not dating right now, but maybe I've forgotten how this relationship thing works. But to me, it feels like no. Like, you should have just shut down the nigga. You should have told him, I'm not interested, I'm dating, or blah, blah, blah. But anyway, wanasemanga kama hajakuweka pete, you are as well single. So there was that Nadia. And then there was this Nigerian stylist. I think Sawenki or Sas. Those names are hard, by the way. This Nigerian artist, oh my goodness, I loved his sense of fashion. Hey, that nigga was showing up. The way he was dressing, like every other time. Her sense of, his sense of fashion was, and then came Zari. And Jesus, like when Zari stepped in that show, baby, eish. It's like Zari alifika ndio show ilianza, because I feel like before Zari came, the show was kind of off in a way, but the moment that mama stepped in, I'm not saying this because I love that woman, I'm just like speaking the truth, honestly. And this is just my opinion. Like, the moment Zari came, it's like the whole mood of the show changed and everything was vibing and everything. Like, you just wanted to watch the next episode. Not in terms of them, but in terms of you as, like, when you now watch, like, okay, what's happening next? Like, and everything was about Zari. And gosh, Zari, I just love that woman. And I'm not siko hapa kumkampenia, but can someone explain to me why these people are ganging up against Zari? I mean, what did Zari do wrong? Like, I would feel so bad because ebu tuanze mahali beef ya Zari ilianza, like during the Arabic night, yeah? So Diamond had invited these people to come to that Arabic event. He was celebrating what, I can't remember. And then, who started what? First of all, this girl Nadia, mwenye alikuwa nakatiwa na Diamond, was not feeling Zari at all. Like, it's like she felt threatened. The moment Zari, like, entered, it's like she felt threatened, or like she felt her place was taken. Plus, which place? Because, babes, you had not even started dating this guy. Matter of fact, you are dating someone else who is in another country, and you're feeling threatened because someone invited his baby mama to his event. Yet these people are just co-parenting, or maybe it's the chemistry they had that made her feel threatened, or some type of way, I don't know. But now, the whole season 1, what when you walikuwa na beef, not hata sio beef. The only person, like the person who had most issues with Zari is this Nigerian babes called Annie. And I couldn't understand, like what? It was so clear after tukiwachiza hiyo season. I think it's episode 2. Is it episode 2 or episode 1? I can't remember. So during this Arabic night bado, the husband video calls her, and then anaanza kusalimia watu, and then the husband notices that Zari is there, and he insists that he wants to talk to Zari, or rather he wants to like greet Zari, or it's like he wanted to talk to Zari more than the rest. So this guy is like, she got jealous, or she felt insecure or some type of way, of which Zari by then alikuja kumwambia acha kukuwa insecure. But I feel like the reason as to why Annie was like that, which is my opinion again, it's because this babe had been heartbroken by this nigga. I mean, this girl says that her husband had 5 baby mamas. 5 baby mamas. Not 5 baby mamas. I think 5 kids. So I don't know whether these kids are from one person or are from different baby mamas. I don't know. But this husband of hers had cheated on her during courtship, cheated on her after marriage, and they had been married for 10 years. And this husband of hers had been cheating on her. So this girl had been so hurt. And by the way, it was so evident because, like, ile first night, ile event ya kwanza, she started opening up to, like, how do you even meet someone for the first time and then you start telling him or her your deepest inner, like, issues? Like, you don't know this person, but you've already started telling them, oh, my husband is cheating on me, my husband has how many baby mamas, my husband has how many kids. And then she starts crying, of which I honestly feel like she needs therapy. Honestly, she needs therapy, or she needs to talk to someone, because hata akiongea nao ma directors, Aki should start breaking down. It's like she still has issues that she hasn't dealt with. But anyway, ni maisha ni yake, mi acha nishughulike. So anyway, I was saying this Annie, like pia venye Annie, by the venye Annie alikuwa pia na behave, it's like immature in a way. I don't know whether I'm supposed to use that term, but I felt like she was being too extra, or it's like she oh god, it was messed up. So beef ilianza that night yake na Nazari, of which mi sikuona sasa mbona alikuwa na jam. I mean, if she had to have issues, it's her husband she had to ask. Like, instead of asking Zari, how do you know my husband, she should have asked the husband, how do you know Zari? I mean, it can make more sense. But you don't have to come to a woman, your fellow woman, at how do you know my husband, babes? So hiyo ishi ikaenda sijui hadi ikafika mahali. By the way, this Annie girl was just, she was just pissing me off. Because when she came to Zari and told her, you know, I don't like you doing this and this and this. No, before that, they had planned to meet. And you know, Zari is so calm. Hey, Zari is so calm. She knows she's worth so much more. She knows what she brings to the table. Like, this babe has her shit together. So they met for lunch, and then it didn't end well. Definitely did not end well. They said what they were maybe not supposed to say. They were angry at each other, walitusiana, blah blah blah. But so like Annie was trying to come at Zari at now, because Zari is not married, and she was like alimwambia, she was like, you're not even married, I don't know why you're just stepping. Like, she was trying to defend herself, saying that she's married and Zari is not married. First of all, why are women, it's like the worth of a woman is measured by her getting married. Miss Jaielewa, by the Miss Jawaielewa. Why do people feel like a woman has to get married? I mean, is it a must? Is it a must for you to get married? I mean, is it a must though? Is it a must for a woman to get married? And for her to be happy? We are seeing women frustrated out here. We are seeing married women. We are seeing them complain. I'm not saying that I won't get married by them. Yeah, I want to have my own family someday, yes. I want to get married someday to the right person, but I don't feel like it's right for a fellow woman to come at you because you're not married. So Nadia was like, you're not even married, don't come at my family. Hey, but the comeback Zari gave that B. She told her, you're telling me that I ain't married, as if getting married is the ultimate goal. And then she added, I won't say that word, but she said that she was a billionaire and she does not need to secure a man. And I think like that is like the most important quote I took out of that show. You saying that you have your shit together and you don't like need a man. Unajua kuna watu fikiria ati now I'll get married so that this man can take care of my bills and he can buy me what. Babes, having your own cash or having your own business or having something going on for you as a person is so important, because that didn't Zari knew her worth. Like she said, getting married is not the ultimate goal. Like, goal is being happy, chasing the bag, living the good life. You don't have to feel like you have to be married for you to be complete. But if you don't want to get married, well and fine. If you want to get married, also good. But you don't have to come to a person because they are not married. I mean, that is the most lamest thing. It's so lame, baby. It's so lame. So who else had an issue with Zari? Actually, the most issues were between Zari and Annie. The rest ni kujiekelea. Sasa mtu kama, is it Nadia, or I don't know whether it's Nadia or who, this other South African babe, akiulizwa why she was mad at Zari or why she was speaking up at her, atasema nini? Because I felt like she just felt like alijam too, just because Diamond invited Zari to his party. That's happened, like alifeel ni kama, of which Zari didn't even like talk to her or like provoke her or anything. And then this other girl mwenye anajita sijui sio kujita, mwenye anatroli wangu akitwa gold digger, sijui mba what, also at South African, hata yake ulizwa like, kwanza hapo kwa train I really got pissed off at mimi, because why would Zari be giving a speech and then you're interrupting? Like, how would you feel? And then she was trying to put words that Zari didn't even say. Literally, Zari was just honoring, like she was saying, thank you for honoring my invitation. And then this bitch is trying, this girl is trying to like insinuate at Zari anataka kusema, it's like ana own up the whole, of which kwani she's senior aliwa invite, as in hata ikakuwa ni that way alikuwa na try kuiweka, shida ingekuwa wapi? Can women just like learn to support women? Because it's oh my god, it's just weird that women try so hard. They try so hard to bring other women down, and it's disgusting. Why would Annie try to tell Zari at my man is not, sijui my man is not your type, sijui my man has a type, sijui my man loves dark skinned women. Usiwaitetea mwanaume, men will embarrass you. Matter of fact, there's nothing like preference for men, or he just wants to go in between someone's legs. Doesn't matter whether that someone is petite, whether they are dark skinned or whether they are brown skinned, he just wants to go between their legs. Like, this man will embarrass you. He will embarrass you. Plus the fact that she had to like tell Zari not to attend her vow renewal mbele ya watu. Like, why was Annie so like, me I felt like this girl was getting to my nerves. Like, she was so annoying. She was annoying. She was just annoying. Why would she tell Zari not to attend her vow renewal in front of everyone? Like, siange ama reality shows even for the work by the nasio hiyo peke yake, like watu wanashidiana mbele ya watu, like ama divorce work, because I didn't see the maturity in doing that in front of people. It didn't even make any sense. In as much as she didn't want her to be there, she would have called her kando amwambie, you're not invited, of which now Zari has nothing to lose, by the way. Me, I even felt like hapo hakuna mtu alikuwa klasi ya Zari. This woman is this woman is everything. I mean, and everyone was feeling, kwanza hao madem walikuwa na feel too, walikuwa na feel udem anani intimidate. Kwanza that huyo mwenye alihold ile event ya kwanza, before Zari came, it's like she was on top of everyone, and then when Zari came, now she's a no one, amesahaulika. And then she would feel now it's like I'm not making any relevance here, and she would now start picking fights with Zari, fights that don't even make sense. Like, I honestly can't wait for season 2. I honestly can't. I can't wait for season 2, honestly. But anyway, that's my unpopular opinion. But I hope next season kuna a Kenyan. I would really love to see a Kenyan in that show. I would really love. And then sikuelewa, why is it that the fights are so petty? Ama reality shows zinakuanga hivyo, like the fights are so petty, like so petty. Hadi uko like, hiyo ni kitu ya kufightia surely. Hiyo ni kitu ya kuargue. Sijui mara mtu ameniambia sijui nyashi zangu ziko nje. I mean, See, some things you just let them go. I mean, anyway, so it was a nice show. It was also nice seeing women chasing their dreams, living their lives. And as much as kuna wenye wanategemea mwanaume, Annie, oh god, Annie needs a therapist, and Annie needs to love herself, because it's like she has loved others, she has forgotten about herself. She needs to love herself. So just if you've watched that show, just how like ulifilaje, how was the vibe after you watched the show? How was it? But me, I've learned that having your own cash, and like not even really like the fact that you can afford yourself as a woman is so important, like so important. Like hiyo ni kitu nimesoma. And men pia hawapendi vitu za like, men hawapendi mtu anajileta hivi. That is something also I've learned. You remember when Diamond said, I love hunting, I want to take a meal I know I have hunted for. Like awataki mtu anajileta tu. Like men don't want someone who is too available. That is something else I've learned. Like men want someone they can chase. And let me tell you something, even Muthoni Mokiri, I'm gonna mention that channel here, Muthoni's Mission. In one of her not self-care videos, in one of her videos, can't remember the gun, it's when you're dating or anything, she said that men love chasing. Men love chasing. So if you avail yourself too much, he will just use you and dump you, because he feels like you don't know your worth of something. So be rigid, stand on your ground. That is something else I've learned from Zari. Stand on your ground, because the moment they were pressuring this girl to apologize, and she doesn't even know what she was like, what am I apologizing for? So I'm apologizing because you offended me, now I have to apologize to you. I mean, she stood her ground and no one would shake her. She was so confident. Like, even if most people came to her, she knew her worth, and she like, oh god, this woman, god, I wish Zari can like start talking to, like start a conference, or any. Have you ever seen a woman who knows herself, and not a he but a she knows herself, she knows what she wants, she knows her worth, she's so confident, sassy, like, plus the fashion taste of that woman is on another level. Jesus Christ. Oh, I feel like I'm now bragging about Zari. I feel like I'm just bragging about her. But really try, like, the show was Zari. If she wasn't there, most probably it would be boring. And I hope she's also in the next season. And I really want to see a Kenyan in that show. I would love to see a Kenyan in that show. Don't know who they can feature, but I would really love to see a Kenyan in that show. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my unpopular opinion. If you've watched that show, niambie how you feel about it. And it's a nice show to see our fellow Africans making it and living a good life. Yeah. So kindly subscribe if you haven't, give this video a thumbs up, and thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for your support. Oh god, thank you so much for your support. From the bottom of my heart, I say thank you so much. So until next time, bye.